Hey all, it's me, James. I'm back again today. It's Saturday before Memorial Day, and for today's shave, I'm going to use the Gem Bullet Tip Micromatic, and along with that, I'm going to use a soap that was generously thrown in by Jared. I went to Jared for a Kodo Kill. I couldn't pass it up when he posted that Legrease bout number 10 hard, and along with that came this soap. Now it comes in the tin. My wife, she liked the scent, and even though she considered it a little bit more on the manly side, she still liked it, and believe it or not, was her first day today shaving. Even though it was a cartridge, she still went to a shave soap and a brush. She used the Chubby 2 synthetic. So for me, I thought, hey, what the hey, I'll go ahead and shave with the same soap because I never used it before. And to me, it smells good. It smells very similar to the Gondolier, but not with the nutty undertones that I get from it. So I'm thinking there might be rose, lavender perhaps, rose and jasmine. Something in this soap smells very similar to Gondolier without the nutty undertones that I get from it, the Gondolier. So this is Savon Barbe, which is a product of France, so it's not a USA product, it's a French product. And so anyway, I'm going to give it a try. Before I get to that part, I'm going to be using the Mod Cabin's Grooming Oil, which is described as being able to be used as a pre-shave oil. I'm always curious about pre-shave oils because I would like to use pre-shave oil, but I found that a lot of them don't agree with soaps to where I don't get the right lather, and that could just be me not playing around enough with it. But in any case, I'm going to be trying their Wanderlust grooming oil. What does it smell like? Well, first of all, I gotta say their grooming oils are not heavily scented. You get a scent, but it's not heavily scented, so it's really hard for me to get a particular whiff of everything that might be in here. But this particular one, has some type of wood scent to me, but I'm not quite sure what it is. But in any event, it smells decent, and like I said, it's not strong. The product itself says, for beard oil, rub 6 to 8 drops between palms and massage into beard and skin. For pre-shave oil, apply layer of oil to skin prior to applying shaving soap or cream. Now for me, what that normally means is like a very small amount, maybe like a quarter of a teaspoon, just a few drops, versus if someone has a beard and they would need to massage it through the whole beard. Sorry about that. All natural ingredients: argan oil, jojoba oil, essential oil blends. So according to this, there's no fragrance oils, it's essential oils, and comes out of my home state of Colorado, Boulder County. And this is a sample, but really for using it as a pre-shave oil, that is a lot. So Mod Cabin, guys, thanks a lot for sending this out to me. I appreciate it. I used the Ridge Runner, which has a citrusy scent, yesterday, and I liked it. I liked the scent. It worked well with my shave of the day yesterday. And if you saw, I used it prior to using the knockout shave cream, the Outdoorsman. So it didn't seem to affect my lather that I was generating or anything. So I'm pretty excited about being able to use this product as a pre-shave oil. So good job, guys. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick break, rinse my face. I'm going to face lather today using the TGN 23mm synthetic, and the Gem PTFE is loaded inside of here. And I've kind of lost track a little bit. I know it's around shave 6, maybe 7 with that particular blade, and it still felt well enough to my skin. I didn't notice any tugging or anything that would suggest anything besides smooth. So good blade. I'm going to go ahead and wash my face and prep my face with this since it is a puck. Just going to take it right out of here and use it as a shave soap, and I'll be right back. Or pre-shave soap. Alright, I'm back. So what did I notice from that pre-shave use of it? Well, at least some slickness behind. Not the most I've ever felt from a soap. Right now, that goes out to the Nod from Wet Shave Obsession, but it has some slickness behind. And so it should be pretty decent. Now, again, I'm going to go ahead and apply a few drops of the grooming oil. I'll leave this in for a few minutes. Put it in my sideburns, put it in my eyebrows, rub it up here near my hairline where I get a little patchy skin sometimes. Bring it back a little. There we go. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to let that sit for a few minutes and then I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. And so, to begin this journey, I'm going to go ahead, hold the puck in my hand. Since that tin's kind of smaller, doesn't really have a lot of room on it, I'm just going to go ahead and use my hand. Here's the brush. I wet it, but as you can see, it's not a heavily wet brush, just a little bit. Putting the soap in the water a little bit, and here we go. Loading it up with the synthetic. This synthetic has a pretty decent amount of backbone on it, so it's really digging into it. Alright, making sure I didn't get anything on the camera lens. And one thing about the consistency, it's like a lot of standard French shaving soaps. Just dip the tips there to where it feels like one of those triple milled style. Very hard, not the kind that you can mash in a tin, just store it in the tin. Alright, so that's what I got. It's kind of slippery. That's what I got right there. So what I'm going to do is set this down. And I got this on my hands, so I'm gonna, most of it's on this one. I'm gonna use this hand to wet my face real quick. Alright, Now I'm going to go ahead and put as much of this as I can on my face. It smells good. I think most of you guys, if you enjoy the gondolier scent, pardon me, you're going to enjoy this. Alright, so that's what I got on my hand. Now to build it up. I can't read French, but it looked like it said this is a vegetable soap, so it looked like it said 100%, so it doesn't look like any of the products were from animals at all. I can feel it's on there. Got a pretty good base, so I'm going to just tip water. Feels really good going on. Since I went to Jared at the Superior Shave, I'm not quite sure what the price ranges are on this soap around, but thank you, Jared. I really appreciate you throwing this in. One thing, I don't feel any tingling. Now that's a pretty nice lather so far. I guess it didn't turn out too well being on the hand that I still had some on, eh? Alright. Just a little more water. Let's see what we can make this do. Just a little more water. The other razors in my den are happy. Yay! Because I'm not going to use the Feather Artist Club non-folding razor until I get the Kai Milds in. Give them a try and see what I think of them compared to the Feather Pro Standard Blade, which I used for 13 shaves and finally had to retire it. So, there's what I got on the brush. It's really nice. You already see what I have on the face, which it's really creamy. Don't feel any burning or anything. Rinse my hands real quick. Take the soap, put it back in its tin. Use my washcloth. Don't want the razor slipping around. Even though it's not the slickest I've felt, it's still slick. Alright. Very nice. Unlike TSE Evangelist, I gotta shave. My wife's in town. That's all I gotta say so far. I like it. I don't feel any tingling coming on. Alright, pretty good. I'm gonna rinse and repeat. Alright, Very nice. And as you can tell, the Mod Cabin does not seem to be interfering with this soap's ability to lather. Alright. Very nice. I don't know if you can see the sheen, but it seems to be retaining moisture pretty well. So that's always a plus as well. Alright, so because of my crazy hair growth, across the grain is pretty much like that. It's almost like my face grows the hair like that and like that. So here we go. Sensitive area around my lips. That first pass I did under my jawline when I was coming up is against the grain pretty much. Now for my lower neck, it's against the grain when I go down. Okay, rinse and repeat. Alright, lather up for third pass. One thing I should point out, I did use the Mod Cabin as a pre-shave, so I don't know if part of this, well, I'm sure part of the slickness I'm feeling is from the oil. But directly from here, there is slickness in this soap. It is still got some good slick properties on a part of my hand that didn't touch the oil. So, but the great thing that I'm seeing is that two different soaps, two different scents from the grooming oil by Mod Cabin, and it's not interfering with my lather. So that's terrific, especially for when I'm going to use a open blade. I really do think that the open blade, wow, that's nice. It's a good lather, good soap. I really do think that open blade shave I did yesterday, because I had to retire the blade, the tugging that I did notice, I'm thinking the Mod Cabin helped with that. And definitely today too. Not that I feel any tugging at all, but just that additional skin protection, the glide. Very nice. Dip my finger in some water. Right there I got some type of ingrown that needs to be taken out. Alright, very nice. I'm satisfied. I don't really go against the grain. I do more of across the grain and kind of at angles that will take it across the grain. So I kind of take it at angles that'll take it almost against the grain, but not quite. Alright. Oh, pretty good. Wow. Okay, I even got that stray hair. Good. Alright, so let's see. Here's the brush. Still sheen to it while it's been sitting there while I've been doing this third pass. Let's see. Oh yeah, very nice. Cleaned it out. There we go. Look at that body. Very whippy. Nice, creamy. Pleasant scent. My wife called it a fresh, clean scent. Wow. Very good. Look at that. Hello. There you go. Alright, so I'm going to rinse off and I'll be back with some final thoughts. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so some final thoughts. Well, skin doesn't feel dried out, so get on that. Feel supple, soft, good shave. Of course, I probably went a little too fast with the Micromatic, so it did well, but again, it's not considered a tame razor. Not overly aggressive, but if you're going faster than I normally would like, it can be a little bit more aggressive. The alum that I did was telling me that. Alright. Pardon me. So, the soap did well. As you could tell, it lathered well, even with the Mod Cabin Grooming Oil. And so, with that, I would say that this is a great product. I don't know how much it costs. Like I said, it was thrown in as an extra gift along with the codical. So, but as far as lathering, slickness that I could feel in my fingers, the moisture content it retained, I didn't have any problems with anything drying. So all in all, seems like a great soap. Scent is pleasant, very pleasant, to where even the wife was like, I'd like to have that. So I was like, sure. Oh, the top on this is screw, so it is a screw top tin. TGN 23mm synthetic did well. On the side, I don't think they call it a synthetic. I think they call it nylon, but synthetic. Still has the pleasant scent of what's in here. And thanks again for watching.